To pick up a big win tonight.
The tension backstage on WWE SmackDown skyrocketed when the Shield 2.0 made a bold, unmistakable statement. Known for their unbreakable bond and ruthless efficiency, this revamped faction didn't just show up. They sent a powerful warning that sent chills through the entire SmackDown roster. With their trademark black gear and steely gazes, the Shield 2.0 declared their intent to dominate, reminding everyone that the battlefield had changed. This electrifying moment set the stage for an intense new chapter in SmackDown history, one where alliances will be tested, rivalries ignited, and the fight for supremacy reaches a whole new level. A storm brewing, the Shield 2.0 emerges. The original Shield was legendary, an unstoppable force forged from brotherhood, discipline, and an unbreakable code. Now the Shield 2.0 has burst onto the SmackDown scene with a fresh, menacing energy that feels both familiar and terrifyingly new. Clad in their signature black gear, their entrance backstage was cinematic. Sharp footsteps echoing down the corridor, eyes burning with icy focus, and a palpable aura of intimidation that instantly commanded respect and fear. The camera caught every detail, the clenched fists, the synchronized nods, and the subtle, knowing smirks that hinted at the chaos they were ready to unleash. These warriors are not just here to participate, they're here to conquer, to remind every wrestler in SmackDown that the Shield 2.0 is the new powerhouse, and any challenger should think twice before crossing their path. The Backstage Showdown, words that cut deeper than blows backstage. The Shield 2.0 gathered the SmackDown roster in a tense, charged moment that felt like the calm before a violent storm. Their leader stepped forward, his voice low but piercing, dripping with authority as he issued a clear warning. This faction doesn't tolerate weakness or hesitation. Every word was laced with menace, echoing off the cold concrete walls and sinking deep into the minds of those listening. The air was thick with anticipation and a hint of fear. Wrestlers locked eyes with the faction, some visibly shaken, others defiant, but all aware this was a pivotal moment. The Shield 2.0's message was crystal clear. This locker room is their territory now, and they will dominate it with ruthless precision. It was a challenge that couldn't be ignored, a gauntlet thrown down in unmistakable terms. Symbolism and style, the visual impact of the Shield 2.0 beyond their words. The Shield 2.0's presence was a masterclass in psychological warfare. Their matching black tactical gear was more than just attire. It was a symbol of unity, strength, and fearlessness. The fabric glistened under the fluorescent backstage lights, each zipper, strap, and emblem meticulously placed to convey a message. These men are a cohesive unit, moving as one, and their combined force is overwhelming. Their expressions told stories of countless battles, of hardships faced and overcome, and of a shared vision to reclaim the power the Shield once held. This wasn't a mere faction. It was an unstoppable machine, finely tuned and hungry for domination. The sight of them was enough to send chills down the spine of anyone daring to challenge their reign. The ripple effect, how the SmackDown locker room reacted. The fallout from the Shield 2.0's backstage warning was immediate and far-reaching. Conversations in locker rooms, hallways, and training areas buzzed with tension and speculation. Some veterans nodded in cautious approval, recognizing the calculated strategy behind the faction's bold declaration. Others paced anxiously, aware that the arrival of this powerful faction meant the landscape of SmackDown was about to shift dramatically. Young wrestlers eyed the Shield 2.0 with a mixture of awe and apprehension. Here was a standard to aspire to, but also a threat that could crush careers and dreams. Alliances quietly formed and frayed in the shadow of this new dominance. The ripple effect was undeniable. The Shield 2.0 had not just sent a warning, they had ignited a wildfire of competitive urgency and survival instinct. Strategic implications. What this means for SmackDown storylines. The Shield 2.0's backstage takeover is more than just a power play. It's a strategic pivot that will shape SmackDown's storytelling for weeks, if not months, to come. Their arrival promises fresh rivalries, unexpected alliances, and high-stakes confrontations that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. This faction's dominance challenges the existing pecking order, forcing top stars and underdogs alike to adapt, evolve, or risk being left behind. Their calculated intimidation could lead to explosive tag team battles, brutal singles matches, and storyline arcs filled with betrayal, redemption, and raw emotion. SmackDown is now a battlefield where the Shield 2.0 is the looming threat everyone must either rally against or reluctantly accept. Fan reactions, buzz, speculation, and excitement. Outside the arena, fans erupted with excitement and speculation on social media and wrestling forums. Clips of the backstage warning quickly went viral, sparking debates over who would stand up to the Shield 2.0 and who might fold under pressure. Wrestling enthusiasts dissected every gesture, every line delivered, eager to predict the fallout and next moves. Memes, highlight reels, and passionate fan theories flooded online spaces, showcasing how deeply invested the WWE Universe is in this evolving saga. The Shield 2.0 had done more than just send a warning backstage. They had reignited a fervor and anticipation that only a few factions in wrestling history have managed to spark. The dawn of a new era on SmackDown. The Shield 2.0's backstage warning on SmackDown was a masterstroke of intimidation, strategy, and spectacle. It marked the beginning of a new chapter where this faction aims to reclaim their throne and impose their will on the entire roster. The message was clear. They are the dominant force, the standard by which all others will be measured. As the SmackDown roster grapples with this looming threat, the WWE Universe watches eagerly, knowing that the battles ahead will be fierce, unforgettable, and defined by the relentless spirit of the Shield 2.0. This is not just a warning, it's a declaration of war, and SmackDown will never be the same again.